Hello guys, welcome back to Coding Bazooka. So today let's solve another problem. So the problem is leaders in an array. Don't worry, I'll link this problem in the description box. So let me just start telling you what the question statement is. So the question statement is we will be given an array. So let's say that our array is having n elements. Let's say the elements in our array are 1, 5, 9, 1, 5, 9, 6, right, 3, 5 again, and then let's say 12. So the elements in my array are something like this. So what the problem statement is that we need to find the leaders in the array. So what is the definition of a leader? So according to problem, the leader is defined as an element from which all the elements on its right are less than that. Okay, so let's change the element from 12 here to, let's say the element is 1 here. Okay, so let's see what the leaders will be. So according to question, the elements on the right of that element should be less than that. Okay, should be less than or equal to that. So let's say whether 9 will be a leader or not. Okay, so 6 is less than 9, 3 is less than 9, 5 is less than 9, and 1 is less than 9. So 9 is a leader, right? Likewise 1 will also be a leader because there is no element on the right which is greater than 1. 5 is also a leader. 3 will not be a leader because there is no element on the right of the 3 which is greater than there are not all elements on the right of the 3 that are greater than that 3 is greater than of. Okay, 6 is a leader. 5 is not a leader because 9 is greater than 5 as well as 6 is greater than 5. Okay, 1 is not a leader. Okay, so for this array the answer would be 9, 6, 5 and 1. Okay, so element on the most right on the extreme right of my array will always be a leader. Okay, so this is the point. So let's see how we are going to solve this problem. So let's again make the same array. So let's see how we are going to solve this problem. So 1, 5, 3, 6, 9, 5 and again 1. Let's take 10 also here because we are left with some space. So what I am going to do is I'll just run a for loop and that loop will start iterating from the extreme right. Okay, so I'll just run a for loop, and before running this for loop what I will make is I'll make a variable called max. Okay, so the value in variable max would be, let's say our array name is a, so the value in variable x will be a of n minus 1. That is the last element in my array. The last element in my array will always be a leader. Okay, so let's say the element in max is the last element in my array for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run my loop from I equal to n minus 2, I is greater than equal to 0, I minus minus. Then what will happen here is, what I'm going to check is if my max is less than or equal to ARR of let's say that is not actually ARR, that is a, because our array's name is a, is less than equal to a of I. Okay, then what I will do in this condition is I am just going to do a simple thing, that is I will also like keep a vector with me. Okay, like I'll keep a vector v with me, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to append this element at the end of the vector, or we can say that I'm just going to push back this element. Okay, so I'll just push back v dot push back what, I'll just v dot push back a of I. Okay, so I think the code must be really clear to you by now. So let's one again visit the code. What we are going to do is we are going to maintain a variable called max. Okay, now we are going to iterate our element from the rightmost position, and if my max changes, okay, my max changes, or the current element is equal to max, in that case I am just going to push back that element in my vector. Okay, and what at the end what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reverse this vector. So what happened when I reverse this is I'll get the desired output, because according to my code what I'm going to get is 2, then 5, then 17, but we need 17 first, then 5, then 2, so we need to also reverse our vector. So let's see how the code looks for this question. So the code would look something like this. Let me just zoom in a bit. Yeah, so in the main function what I'm doing is I'm just taking the input till this line, then I'll just call the function here. The function is called as leader, so it will return a vector of integer type. In this I am having an answer vector of integer type. Okay, I am maintaining a variable max. I just pushed back this in the answer vector, and what I did is I just ran a for loop for I equal to 2, I is greater than equal to 0, I minus minus. If arri is greater than equal to max, then I'll just push back arri in my answer. Then I'm going to update my max as well, and after that I'm just going to reverse my answer vector, and I'm just going to return this vector back to the main function. Then after that what I'll do is I'll just traverse through my array, and I'm just going to print the output. So this is all about this question. If you like my content, then do consider subscribing it. If you like my content, then do like, subscribe and share this video. So thanks for watching.